So in 1998, my wife and I were working in Nashua, and our children were 1, 3, and 5. We knew we wanted to custom build a home. We knew we wanted to be close to work. And we think we found the perfect wooded site on a quiet country road with no street lights and a custom builder, and built the house that we'd always dreamed of. We love this neighborhood because it's only 3 miles from the Everett Turnpike. We've timed it, and it's 45 minutes to drive from our house to Storrow Drive in Boston on the weekend. We have lots of fond memories of our children and the neighbors' children growing up together. In fact, our daughter's best friend to this day is a girl she met here when we moved in. Our children celebrated birthdays together, sleepovers together, camped out in the backyard together. We have lots of fond memories walking down our dirt road to and from neighbors' houses for barbecues. All 3 of my children learned how to ride a bike on our dirt road, which is not very heavily traveled. Every day we walk our dog down to Flint Pond. So we have lots of fond memories of this quiet neighborhood. One of the things we thought about as we moved to Hollis was that we wanted to find as good a public school system as we could. I've been on the school boards in town now for 9 years, and I can say with confidence that we live in the best school district in the state. We spent a lot of time looking for just the right lot in Hollis, and we think we found it with this spot. Imagine, if you will, that it was fully wooded, and we had it cleared, and we were fortunate to find a custom builder, Robert Scott Homes, so that we could build just the house we wanted with all the features we wanted. As we're getting ready to move and start a new chapter in our lives, we'll always look back on this house as the perfect place to raise a family, and it's our hope that a new family will enjoy this just as much as we did. One of the great things about living in New Hampshire is enjoying the 4 seasons. Every fall we would go apple picking and pumpkin picking as a family. We have a Halloween tradition in town where children in the town carve pumpkins, and they're on display at Lowell Farm in town. And part of the ritual after trick-or-treating is for families and children to go and tour all of the pumpkins that they and their friends have carved. In the winter, we would often cut down our own Christmas tree. I learned again to ski with my 2 older children who participated in the after-school ski program. Living on a dirt road, we're able to snowshoe and cross-country ski right out our driveway. In the summer, we're only an hour away from the ocean and an hour away from great swimming in the lakes. Every spring, we walk 5 minutes down our dirt road to strawberry pick. So there's a lot of things here with the 4 seasons to do as a family. One of the things I'd like folks to know about our town is that we think we have a lot of good things that combine both urban and rural features. We're a town of only about 8,000. There are lots of dirt roads in town. We have wonderful elementary school, middle school, and high school, and yet we're less than an hour from Boston. We think there are lots of features about this house that will be wonderful for families. We have lots of fond memories of touch football games in the backyard. Having our family of 20 every Thanksgiving hosted in our house was always the tradition. Our oldest, our daughter, there were 20 couples here for her senior prom pictures because our house landscaping was felt by her and her friends to be the best place for this. Our trees were in bloom and the setting was just perfect. Our son had several of his friends for an after-prom party tent camping in our backyard. My favorite parts of our home are the library with the mahogany built-in shelves and the fireplace. It's a great place to snuggle up and read a book in the winter. My other favorite feature is the large front-to-back mudroom. I think my wife's favorite feature is the in-law apartment we have over the garage. It's perfect for my mother-in-law, who will come for a few days or 2 weeks at a time. But anytime we have visitors, they feel like they can have their own private space, but they're still part of family life. you might think when you first see this home, how can a house on a dirt road be part of a neighborhood? It really is. All three of my children learn how to ride bikes on this quiet country dirt road. All summer long, our kids and the neighbor kids would come back and forth to each other's houses, laughing, playing, swimming in our pool, spending the night at each other's house for sleepovers. It's such a reassuring feeling to know that your children can walk in the neighborhood and not be worried about them. Our three children are now all in college and graduate school, and it's time for us to downsize. We'll have lots of fond memories of this house, and we hope that the family that buys this house will appreciate the features of the house, the neighborhood, the town, and will enjoy the way in which we've meticulously cared for our home.